Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. Yeah, I got one pallet down there. I'm going to leave that one where it is. That pallet can stay where it is. That's just fine. Let's load those back on. We're going to drive this one up the road and we're going to sell this one. I could do with a little bit more money actually, but I got to sell and replace over there. I got to sell and replace 2 greenhouses here, and then I want to put down a 5th greenhouse so that I've got the cucumbers coming out, and I might just do a 6th one so that we've got lettuces, because I'm setting most of it to distribute anyway rather than doing anything else. I just figure it's easier if we do it that way. And then the rest of this area should be fine. So let's just run this over and sell this lot a minute. See if we can get ourselves a little bit of a fine. 5,040 for driving too fast. Nice little bit of a fine right there. That's absolutely fine by me. So, because I need to rebuild those different things, I'm also going to want to do the straw mod again. I'd really like to have that one again. So, what I figured I might do, actually, is instead of worrying too much about that... Right, why is that pallet there not dropping it? There we go. Now it's dropping down. That pallet is not dropping because it's at now. Oh, yeah, because it was... Well, it was actually because it was slightly up in the air. Okay, so I got 177 just there. So it's 38,880. It's not going to be enough to buy back everything that I want. So what I'm going to need to do is probably get out a loan. And then we could also get the straw mod one at the same time. I'm actually going to stay below the speed limit here just to get past that one, because I kind of want to keep the money. Yeah, I'll put down that straw mod, and we can take a look at that one. So that one's now actually working. So I do apologise for suggesting that it might have been the map that was causing a lot of these mods not to work. Turns out that was not the case. I was wrong on that one. I was very wrong on that one. It absolutely was not a fault with the map. It was 100% down to an ID10T error. Which is quite a serious error. Now, for those of you who've never heard of an ID10T error, write it down. ID10T. And you will clearly see that you're reading the word idiot. Yeah, that was me this time. That was 100% down to me and nothing else. It was not a fault with the map. It was not a fault with anything else on here. It was completely 100% down to me and what I had been doing, and it was completely my mistake. Something I haven't been able to figure out is why it's dumping 2 pallets together at the start of this. It does it quite often, but... well, we'll let that go. I don't mind too much. Right, have you do have something in there. Excellent. Right. I don't have very much here. I've only got 21,000 litres of wheat in here, but I'm just going to trot this over and drop it into the chickens. And for those of you who may think that I'm squashing chickens, absolutely I am not. We have no pancake chickens here. Not pancaking the chickens at all. They move out of the way right at the very last minute. See, look, see, they're Chicken Little is just moved just out of the way. They're absolutely fine. There's no flat chickens. Okay? They're absolutely fine, perfectly healthy, nothing to see here, folks. Now, this one in here, we got 7,000 litres of food, we got 650 animals. I am going to, this was because I was messing around and frustrated with that one over there. I'm going to get rid of this. We'll sell the chickens and then we'll sell the house. And then I'm going to redo the greenhouses and the potato processing. I've done a load of building. I've added a few things in. I'm just taking our loan up to a solid 2 million euros. And then I'm going to go into this bit. So I've added in a couple of extra greenhouses. We've got one greenhouse at the moment that's a level 2 that is doing tomatoes, and they are distributing to everywhere that will need tomatoes. I'm going to go back up here, the large greenhouse right there. I've got strawberries. They're on spawn at the moment. I'm going to change those to distribute. And then I'm going to go to this greenhouse and I'm going to start growing onions. I'm going to buy in the water for it because I can't be bothered to do it any other way. So if I just go there and then buy in another 1,000, and basically you just keep doing this and it will just double up whatever quantity is there. So it's actually really, really simple. And I really like that. It's nice. Like, we've already loaded up greenhouses plenty of times, so I don't need to do that anymore. Next one, I'm going to activate making peppers. And again, just go through and do the... You have to click on it each time individually to then be able to do it like that. And so once this one is done, I will then go and get... the next greenhouse is going to be the cucumbers. And I do need to go back and set those on distribute as well. So let me just finish doing it. And then this last one here, because I've already got tomatoes and strawberries, that'll be lettuce. Now, there isn't actually anywhere for lettuce to distribute, I don't believe. So that one, I'll just leave it on spawn. And that'll be a little bit of money that we can get. Although I think that's the one that is on lettuce. Yes, it does appear so. I'd rather have the one on lettuce up here, to be honest, because, right, this one is on onions. I'm going to change that one over so it's not doing onions, and it'll instead do lettuce, and then the onions one can be the other one. So that one right there, if I just change output mode, selling, distributing to that, but what I'll actually do is deactivate the onions. I think it does it on the hour. So on the hour, it will distribute one onion. And that one I will change over to lettuce right there, and I will... no, I can't do it on there. I do it on here, like this, there, and then I can activate that one. So that will now grow lettuces in there, and they will spawn. We'll take those off. That'll be just a little bit of extra income for us to have. Let me just set the rest up. So I've now got 6 greenhouses, and they're all producing. I've got 211,000 at the moment, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to upgrade all of the greenhouses to be level 2. So it's going to take 11,000 for each one. And so upgrade that one as well. And then that's a level 1 at the moment. That one can upgrade... Upgrade that one, and then I got one left. Upgrade. Yes, right. So now I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 greenhouses all at level 2. And that means I can actually go and get a bit more water for each of them as well. So I had one that was already done. So I can just go and double up the water that's in all of them. And I've got one for each of the different products. So we've got some nice productive greenhouses right here. The next thing I'm going to want to do is get a few materials going over to the... here we go, that's all of them. Yeah. I want to get a few materials coming over to potato processing. So in the potato processing, I need sunflower oil. Well, I need oil of some kind or soybeans, and then we're going to want potatoes in here. Now, I don't have any potatoes in storage anywhere. Yes, I do. I've got 700,000, and I've got 26,000 litres of soybeans. So I could dump all of those, although I'm using the canola for that at the moment. So I'll turn the canola into oil, and then we'll have the oil go round to the factory right there. I'm going to need to get some eggs and just drop in. I can get a bit of milk and drop in, and to be honest, I would rather just buy a few of these just to get us started. So if I buy in a few... Why are the premium potatoes? Oh, oops. I need to change output modes as well. Let me set this one up again. And I'm going to buy in just sort of half of all of the materials that we had. And then we'll carry on from there. Right. that is now set up, and I bought 100,000 litres of water and put in there so we don't have to carry it around. I've also put in 1,000 litres of everything, except the bread, which was 2, and changed these 3 for distributing. And now all I got to do is actually activate making all of the things. So that's going to be canola right there. I'm not going to worry about the beans, and then we will start making all of the recipes that we have. And the rest of the ingredients we will deal with when we can. Like when we've got them available, we'll start just feeding them all in like we've been doing previously. And hopefully that will be okay. The premium potatoes is actually one that I want to buy just a few more of. Because... oh! I did modify everything on this one. So I'm hoping that one of the modifications that I made was that premium potatoes will be produced just a little tiny bit faster. So hopefully they will actually produce fast enough that we no longer need to worry about that. We'll have to wait and see. Now, we're going to take this trailer right here, and we're going to go and load it up with 200,000 litres of potatoes, and then we're going to drive those round. We're going to tip them into our potato processing plant. And then once I've done that, we can also... there's a few other little bits that we want to do. Plus, I've got some straw. Now, we do have our cows as well. I slightly increased those. I went and I looked and I looked and looked. I can't actually see it from there. It's really annoying that you can't see the numbers that can potentially be in a pen unless you go to the pen. Now, it says 65,535 potential cows can go into this pen. I set it originally to 800,000 because I thought 800,000 cows on a map would be really good fun. I have tried all kinds of different workarounds and everything for it. I cannot get it to do anything. It looks like we are on 80 cows for this one. There is nothing that I can see that will change that round. But we do have the 60 million is roughly... I basically just did an increase to what it would be the requirements if we had 80,000 cows in here. We do not have 80,000. We'll be up to 65,000. So I do want to kind of fill this one up, but I'm not going to put all of the straw we've got straight in there because I want to use some of that straw in the straw processing mod that we've got over there so that we can try it out, because we weren't able to try it out because of reasons. How much milk have we got? Milk is on 24,000. We can go up to 60 million litres of milk in here. I'm going to need a bigger... I think I did actually change the milk capacity of the thing that I've got for milk. But right now, I want to go to... not the soybeans, I want the potatoes. I want 200,000 litres of potatoes in here. And then I'm going to drive those over to our potato processing factory, dump them in, and... we do have this... I'm going to want to put some milk in there and top that one up. And then our dairy that we've got. The reason I didn't have that one set on distribute on the dairy was because of one mod that we got. It's this pancakes one. It takes 200,000 litres of each. So I got 32,000 litres of butter in there. That's a lot of butter. That is an awful lot of butter that we've got going in there. But we don't actually kind of need that much butter. It is a lot of butter to process. But anyway, I've got this one in here. I've got milk coming in here, and we are distributing cheese and butter from there. So those should eventually distribute their way over into this factory right here. Now, you, premium potatoes, don't have any potatoes, and all of these just need potatoes. That's what they're all going to need. So this silo is a little bit slow tipping stuff out, but it's doing all right. We'll put ourselves... We'll get like 170, 180,000 litres of potatoes in here, and then we'll drive it on over. So it's 170. I'll go for 180. There we go. And right, that'll do-ish. We'll run this over, we'll dump it in, and then that is the potato factory taken care of. We've kind of done what we needed to do in there. There's a couple more little bits that we do want to just tweak and move around a bit and set up, which is absolutely fine. There's 1,000 litres of premium potatoes and also some starch right there, which shouldn't be there. I'm going to move them round and feed them back into the factory. But there's our premium potatoes. So while they're tipping out, I'll go and move stuff, but I don't need to worry about that. So let me go here. How heavy are you? Oh, you can't see it because of all of the other data that we've got sort of showing, all the other information that's showing up there. It's not. It just says 1,000 litres. But if I double tap that one, I can pick this up anyway. I can bring you in over here. There we go. There's one pallet moved, and then we'll put the starch through as well. And the starch is one that might end up overloading us, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. So all of those are now running. That's absolutely brilliant. That is wonderful and amazing and fantastic. So up this way, canola oil. I'm going to be putting canola in here now. I think we've got some in our combine. Let me just go to this one and move him out of the way a minute. So our combine is parked up near the mill. You go there. This one has got the straw in here, which I picked up from this field. I haven't changed this. I was going to make this one wider still, so it would pick things up even faster. I haven't done that yet. This one, I'm going to take him back over. See, there's our combine. Actually, you know what? Let's do the combine first. There, we've got 136,000 litres of canola, so I'm going to drop that straight into the oils. That's going to go in there. And while that's unloading, we then go into here and canola oil activate right there. And then canola oil, instead of spawning that one out now, if I just set that to distribute, it should fill up our other one first. Although, actually, yes, I will. Change output mode. We will distribute that. So that's going to go into the potato processing place and be used up in there. I don't think we need it anywhere else. So what did we need? That one's absolutely fine. It was the pizza plate. Oh, yes, we need olive oil in this one. So I was actually thinking of doing a patch of olive. And we need potatoes in here, weirdly. Right. We'll do potatoes in a minute. That one can just fold up a second, and I will go back over to this bad boy. And I'll go and get the milk, and I'll bring that back down here. So I got 26,000 litres of milk. The reason I want to just grab milk a minute is because milk is... You can't distribute the stuff from the animals. You have to go and get it and move it. So I'm going to grab the milk from the cows, and then we'll dump whatever we need to into our potato factory. There's 10,000 litres that goes in there. And then once I've done that, see, it also loads a lot faster now. I do like the modification I made to this one, although I'm not sure about the weight on it. We'll see. When I start trying to move 1 million litres of milk in one turn, then we may encounter a problem, we may not. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see how it pans out. So let's back you in here and just unload that one. There we go. Unload. Right, 10,000 litres is in there. The rest of the milk is going to go around over here and go into this one. And then it can be processed. It wouldn't help if I was over the thing. There. Right. All processed and done. That bit's finished. This one is empty, but we need grass, so we're going to have to do something about that. We're going to have to get some grass for the animals. There's nothing else that I need to harvest today, so this one can actually go back. We can fold it up now. I don't want to fold the header just yet. I want to fold the combine itself, and then I want to bring you back around over here like this. Go up there, and we'll clean it as we go. And then I'm going to have to use a different header for the next harvest. Our next harvest is going to be the corn. I think that's about it then for harvest. So I'm going to Actually, I'm going to go there, and I am going to unfold this one. There, like that. And lower it down, and I'm going to unhitch it. That one can just stay there a minute. And then if I go over here and I grab this header, that will be then ready for doing the corn harvest and also the sunflowers over in our other field that we went and planted with our little fleet of tractors, which was awesome fun. I did like doing that. And that's about it for a minute. I think we've done just about everything that we need to do. All of the little updates that I needed to do to make everything work. I think the flower in here, let me just move one of these. You go over there a minute. And I think the flower in here should now spawn in 5,000 litre pallets. Although why we've only got one line of these, I don't know. Yes, that does now spawn in 5,000 litre pallets. That was not doing anything. And the oil, I think, will also spawn. And the great thing about this larger capacity pallets mod now is that it does... Just drop that one down there. So I could set all of these to distribute, but I'm not going to. Some of them I'm just going to let spawn out, and then I'll move them around manually, because I do want to move some pallets around. The large capacity pallets mod, all the base game mods, the base game pallets, it does actually seem to be working with them now, since I did the little bit of updating, which is great. It's absolutely fantastic news. So now, this one. We've got corn there, we've got corn there, we've got sunflowers over there. I think with the mod that we've got that leaves the straw on the ground, we'll get straw from all of these crops as well. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think we do. Now, the straw pallet, the straw mod that we've got here, we bring this one over here like this. Takes 500,000 litres of straw. So we'll tip 500,000 litres in there, and then the rest we can go there or dump into storage. So I'm just going to let that one go a second. And I'm going to go in here, and we're going to have a look for that one a minute. Where are you? There, straw. Right, so we've got straw accessories, and we've got straw crate. The straw accessories is 10 straw and half a litre of water. I will buy in all of the water to fill that one up completely a second, and then we can start making the accessories. Well, I'm going to make both of them. I'm going to do both lots. Buy that one and buy one more. There we go. So that takes half a litre and 10 litres of straw, and it makes a straw accessories. And then you got a straw crate, which is 10 litres of straw and 1 water. This does 24,000 cycles a month. This one does 48,000 cycles a month. So they both do quite a bit. So I'm going to activate both of them right there, which is a lot of straw being pumped through right here. See, already, and this is on just normal time. So there's a lot of straw being used up for this. And then it will spawn it out into crates over here. And I think it's I'm really pleased with this, that we've actually got this one now running. This is one of the only mods there is that does stuff with straw that's not just turning it into animal feed. Like, pretty much everything else is just, right, straw, yep, okay, that's animal feed. That's it. That you don't have any other options. And so that is a fairly unique mod. And I really like that. I really do. I think that is absolutely fantastic that we've got like an alternative for a mod right there. Now, how much straw can we stick in here? That's it. That's a lot. Which leaves me with 936,000 litres of straw. I have only got 34,000 euros left, which I might want for something, because I don't actually have a... Oh, I know what we'll do. All of this straw, I'm going to bring it in here for the cows. It's 936,000 litres, because I can take millions of litres in here. I think we can put like 38 million litres of straw in. So I'm going to put the 1 million that I've got, tip it all in there. If we go this way a little bit and have a look. Yeah, 38 million litres of straw to fill this one up. What I'd like to do with this is I would like to fill the cattle up completely. I want 65... We can't have any more than 65,000. I've tried modifying a mod. I tried adding in a line of code to the game, which used to work in FS19 or FS17, whatever it was. And it did work in that one. It doesn't work in this one. I've tried all kinds of different things. 65,535 is to do with a 16-bit limit. And I have not been able to find any way around that. So it's something to do, I think it's something to do with, like maybe mods are limited to 16 bits. If that's the case, it means that you will not be able to get more than 65,535 cows. But, that being said, we could string a few of them together. So I could have our dream of 800,000 cows. It would just require like 12 pence. That's fine. I can do that. We'll have a go with that. I don't mind. We'll see what we can. We'll see what sort of mayhem we can cause with it. Let's just clean that one off. The tractor is staying dirty. That's fine. I don't mind that. We can keep a dirty tractor today. Okay, that is everything. Now, all of that honey that we had there is gone. Well, it was there, but still, the point is that it's gone. And the only other thing that I've got is I need to do a sugar beet harvest. The harvester does sugar beet. It actually does both, because that is the option that we took. So if we go to beet technology right there, this one is the Lizard Colossus. It doesn't actually say. It's the unrealistic thing, basically. But what we don't have... I've got the potato header cat, the one that I made. What I don't have is the option to have a... is the sugar beet header. That's the one that I didn't get yet. So we need to go to the potato technology. I had 2 of them. I made a separate one. I think I did the same with the sugar beet. I hope I did. Yes, I did. Right. So I've got that one, but that's 73,000 euros, and we don't have that just yet. So we're going to have to come back to that. I think it's time we had a bit of sleep. Okay, I just had a thing come up that said production costs 154,000, but I think that was just because of buying all of the stuff yesterday, because it didn't. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.